In persuasive writing, you should follow your supporting details with insightful analysis. That means providing your audience with ideas that gives them a new perspective on your evidence and your supporting details. Many students find that this is the hardest thing to do, and often because students struggle with this, they tend to just repeat the supporting details or write analysis that's off topic and irrelevant. However, you can focus your writing by considering these three main types of analysis: explanations, implications, and opinions. Explanations are used when the supporting details were quite complex and hard to understand. You can help your audience by explaining what those details mean. Implications are a little bit deeper. You give an implication by talking about the possible impact of those supporting details. Finally, opinions are a broad category where you can evaluate or compare or make a judgment on the supporting details. Let's look at some examples, but a good starting point is always what and so what. As in, what does that mean? And so what? Why do I care? Here's a sample supporting detail. A recent survey of best-selling authors shows that 98% of them practice writing at least 1 hour each day. What? What does that mean? Let me give an explanation. This study shows that daily practice is essential in order to become a successful writer. So what? Why does that matter? Unless schools provide students with enough opportunity to write, students will be unable to become successful writers. Finally, let's give an opinion. Opinions can be so broad that they can be talking about anything. You could be comparing to something and making an analogy, or using figurative language to tell us what you think about that supporting detail. It doesn't really matter as long as your opinion is shedding new light or helping your reader come up with a new way of looking at that supporting detail. So here's my example. Although this amount of practice might seem excessive, students can start with less practice and build up to 1 hour each day. So in this case, you can see that my opinion was a recommendation on how we can use that information given in the supporting detail. Writing insightful analysis is more of an art form than a science. Just remember the objective, which is to help your audience form new perspectives and new insights on the supporting details that you've given.